Talk Back. This film provides an intro to body mechanics at work by the Dalhousie School of Occupational Therapy in conjunction with Facilities Management. You, our Dalhousie custodians, work hard to keep the Dalhousie campus clean and safe for others. But it's important to work hard to keep yourself safe at work, too. Did you know that 30% of injuries causing missed time at work are due to back injuries? Therefore, if you aren't protecting your back at work, your back will be sore and tired, and you'll leave work feeling sore and tired as well. So why does this happen? Our back has a lot of small muscles working together to help with our posture, but are not meant for movements that require a lot of power. But the good news is, we have large muscles in our legs, and if we use them, it can help to protect our back. This film is laid out to present improper techniques, or the don'ts, with red writing or a red X, and the videos will be presented in black and white. To demonstrate proper techniques, videos will be presented in color with green writing or with a green check mark. So, how can you hurt your back? One of the ways is by twisting. Twisting your back can cause serious injury, like disc herniation, causing nerve pain, numbness, or weakness. We can also hurt ourselves by overdoing it. Overdoing it can cause back muscles to strain. Back strain or muscle injuries can be very painful and result in difficulty completing your daily work tasks. Holding an item far away from your body. This can increase the stress on your arms and spine. Now, try this exercise with me. Grab an object, like this small bin. Holding the bin far away from the body, it starts to feel heavy. The arms start to get tired, and your back starts to get sore. The item is eventually too hard to hold safely at this position. So, how can you protect yourself? By holding objects close to the body instead. So let's try the same exercise again. This time, hold the bin close to the body with your elbows by your side. The bin now feels lighter to hold, the item is stable and secure, and you're protecting your back from injury. Other ways to protect your back include using the power stance, like a soccer player, a baseball player, or a hockey player. It means keeping your knees bent and your feet hip-width apart. Lastly, keeping our back neutral. Our spine has a natural S-curve, and we want to maintain this during our tasks to reduce stress or injury on the back. So how can you use these principles at work? Here are some do's and don'ts of body mechanics at work. Don't start working without warming up first. Not warming up can increase the risk of injury. Do start your shift with a warm-up. Warming up with stretches can warm up our body's muscles and joints to prepare for the job demands. Stretches can include lunges to warm up your legs, arm circles to warm up your arms, and it's also important to stretch our back and shoulders as well. Stretching can help keep you safe from injury at work. Do start with lighter tasks first. Starting with the lighter tasks first can also help to warm up our muscles. Don't try to lift or move items without testing them first. If you don't test the load, it may be too heavy and cause injury. Do test the load before lifting. Test the load by bumping the item with the hip. If the load is too heavy or awkward, ask for assistance to lift together. Count to 3 before lifting. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Don't stand with your feet close together. It can be hard to stay balanced with your feet close together. Do stand with your feet at least shoulder width apart. Having your feet at least shoulder width apart helps to increase strength and stability. As previously mentioned, don't twist your back. Twisting can increase stress or hurt your back. Do. Keep your nose over your toes when working. Step with your feet to keep your nose over your toes and facing your work. Don't. Pulling when you can push an item. Pulling an item can increase stress and injury on your arms and back. Do. Test the load and push when possible. In power position, with feet hip-width apart and 1 foot ahead, face the object to push, as it is safer for your back by using your own body weight. Don't. Overreach. Overreaching above chest and shoulder height can hurt both the neck and shoulders. Do. Use long-handled tools. An extendable tool can help you safely access high levels. Or you can use a step stool to access high levels. Everyone is different, and it's important to know your own limits to work safely. Don't. Bend your back to reach low levels. Bending forward at the waist can cause serious injury to your back. Do. Kneel or squat to access low levels. Crouch, kneel, or squat to get closer to your work, and keep your back in neutral position. Don't. Do any one task for too long. Doing one task for too long, even when you're doing it the right way, can increase repetitive strain injuries. Do. Mix up your tasks. To reduce injury, split up your tasks and take micro breaks. This helps to mix up the muscles that are used. Don't. Rush through tasks. Rushing may compromise good body mechanics and increase risk for repetitive strain injuries. Do. Take micro breaks. It's important to take micro breaks, especially in repetitive tasks. You can also incorporate simple exercises during your micro breaks. This can help to prevent both fatigue and injury. As previously mentioned, don't hold items far away from the body when carrying. Holding items far away from the body can cause injury to the arms and back. Do. Keep items close to your body. Keeping an object close to your body provides better control and reduces stress to your arms and back. Don't. Carry the load when you can transport it. Carrying the load can increase the fatigue on your muscles or increase the risk of injury. Do. Use a cart or transfer device. Carry as little weight as possible by using carts or transfer devices to move the load. Lifting places increased stress on your lower back, increasing the risk for injury, making it very important to use the proper lifting techniques. Do. Use a squat lift. Keeping your back neutral, hold the item close to you, and stand up, letting your leg muscles do the work. Do. Use a half kneel lift. Grasp the item with both hands and move the item to your thigh. Keep your item close to the body when standing. Do. Use a golf pickup. To pick up very light items, reach down with one arm and lift your opposite leg out behind you. Do. For an overhead lift, use a step stool. Use a step stool to get close to the object. Keep the item close to the body as you slowly step back down. So in conclusion, the key things to remember are to use your power stance with your feet at least shoulder width apart and your knees bent, to keep the load close to you, to keep your nose over your toes to reduce twisting, and keep a neutral back through your work tasks. And lastly, protect your back so that you can stay at work, be safe at work, and succeed at work.